Okay, I think I'm live. Oh my god, I'm absolutely freaking out. Hi, I'm Isra, and I'm an addict, and this is Still Addicted. Yeah, this is my first ever live, and I am terrified. Like, so nervous. I don't understand what's gonna happen. I don't really get this stuff, so I'm just gonna chat shit really. But I think I need to make it a thing that I am very, very nervous with this. And that is such a big thing in recovery as a whole, because like addiction is fear. You're stuck in fear when you're an addict, and I think that fear doesn't go away when you're in obviously in recovery, which I am. But yeah, I think I just need to push through it like I pushed through the fear when I got sober. So this is what I'm doing. I'm pushing through the fear. It is so fucking freaky though. Like, I don't have a clue what this thing's all about. I know how to like record in front of just the camera, and then I know that it's being posted later, but like this is like a whole different ball game. So yeah, very, very nervous. Even got my chamomile tea here. But welcome. If you have any questions about recovery, please let me know. Just ask away, sorry, and I'll hopefully be able to answer your questions if anybody is in the chat. But yeah, I'm just going to be talking really much about like why I started the channel. Probably not going to be on this for too long, but I just wanted to get over the first hurdle and start this whole going live on YouTube. Hi, B.B.B. Hello, Eden, David. Hi, welcome to Still Addicted. Where are you like viewing from? Are you both in recovery? Yeah. I'm so scared. This is so weird. Hi, Star Wars fan 66. Hello, David. So, addicted to what? So, I was addicted to ketamine, was my main substance, but I was addicted to many other substances. I was addicted to substances for over 18 years. Thank you, Pura. Appreciate it. I've got loads. But yeah, I was addicted I was using for over 18 years. And then I'm in recovery, and I've been in recovery for over 3 years and 9 months now. So I'm doing all right. But yeah, the whole reason why I wanted to... Hi, Anthony. What's happening, girl? You all right? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. I am good. Very nervous. This is my first live. As you can tell, I think I've got really rosy cheeks. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about my recovery journey, and also just like how I got into doing this channel. Hi, too much. What do you do with all the money you aren't blowing on cat anymore? So I've actually been saving for a house. Hi, Martha Hodgkiss. Hi, Simone. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Simone. Appreciate it. So basically, I was using for 18 years, just a normal party girl, loved partying, loved loved going out, loved partying basically. But when I got onto this certain drug, it really just took a hold of me, and I was addicted to that for 12 years. And it physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, completely broke me. But I got into recovery and I went to Narcotics Anonymous on the 2nd of January 2022. I've actually got my clean date there, my tattoo, if you can see it. So I got into recovery then, and I have been in recovery ever since. Exercise releases natural endorphins that make fentanyl without a physical addiction. Yes, B.B.B. Exercise is really, really good for your mental health. So I got into recovery then, and I have been sober ever since. But I wanted to start this channel, Still Addicted, purely because I wanted to put that stuff on the internet about K addiction, because it is rife at the moment, especially with young people, and wanted to get that identification out, because I know when I first got into recovery, I really, really struggled hearing the identification. I really struggled with like splitting that, the similarities and the differences and all of that stuff. So it was a bit of a struggle for me at the beginning, and I felt very lonely. So I really wanted to make sure any young people who, or anybody in addiction, especially with K, that they know that they're not alone. Like, I've been there. I understand like where those people are coming from. So that was a big, big reason of why I wanted to start Still Addicted. And then also the name Still Addicted is because I wanted to show people that aren't maybe in addiction that just because I'm in recovery doesn't mean that I've stopped being an addict. I will probably be an addict, I personally think, for the rest of my life. It's a thinking disease, in my opinion. It's just how I now understand the way I am as a person, the way I think. So I wanted to show that, yes, I'm in recovery, but my mind is still cuckoo sometimes. So yeah, that's kind of it really. But has anybody got any questions? I'd love to hear from anybody, especially if anybody's in recovery on this. Hi, Envious Abstract. Envious Abstract. I like that name. It's quite trippy. If anyone's got any questions, let me know. I don't really know how to do this whole live thing, so do I need to press something? Or like, yeah, I don't really get it. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, if anyone's got any questions regarding my recovery journey, or if anybody is in active addiction and needs any tools or anything like that, like, I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, every Sunday I've planned that I'm going to do a live. So obviously this is my first one. But I think I'm going to try and do one every week to just connect with people, because I think like recording my videos, what has happened is like I've been answering questions that I've like certain topics that have come up. But I also like want to show like obviously real life as well, and just connect with people on like a real life situation. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions, what people saying. So you got 2 people watching at the moment, but people will come in and out. You don't have to press anything. Right, okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate the help, because this is a whole new world. I was so scared coming on this, like freaking out big time. My piercing has been really annoying at the moment. Yeah, freaking out big time. It's like so scary. I'm like, who am I speaking to? Or am I just speaking to a phone? Do you know what I mean? My brain was going absolutely cuckoo. But then again, when I first started recording for Still Addicted, the first video that I recorded, I did so many takes. And then now, they're so easy to do. So I know that will happen with this. It will get easier and easier to do. So yeah. Envious Abstract and Simone TV. Hi. Again. If you've got any questions, let me know. Yeah. And then another thing as well that I wanted to talk about was about the fact that like what inspired me about making this channel. So it was that identification that I really struggled with, and I don't want other people to have that. Lola's Adventures. Hi, welcome. And then going back to like my fear and how like I'm pushing through the fear to do this. There was so much fear around starting the channel. Like I actually wanted to start my channel over 2 years ago when I first got into recovery, and the amount of just self-hating talk that I had in my head that no one would be interested, if not got a great story, all of that crap. I'm not good enough, etc, etc, etc. All of that just stopped me from doing it for over 2 years. And then finally this year I was like, no, fuck it, I'm doing it. So that's what's happened today. I've been going on about doing a live for weeks now, and today has been the day. And I'm like, the setup is hilarious. I'm literally on the floor of my bedroom because I didn't understand how to put a tripod on the bed. So I'm on the floor basically. Mental battle is the toughest battle you can face. Oh, it really is. It really is so tough. It's so tough. But I think that's the whole thing with addiction, is the mental battle, because it's all so mental. That voice in your head, and because I feel like because it's your own voice, it's just so real, and it makes you believe it's like believe that self-hating talk, that negativity so much. But then when you start to learn to try and like acknowledge the thoughts, but accept that you don't need to listen to it and just push through, it's like putting one foot in front of the other. And I think that's when you start to really live your life, and take control of your life. But my God, it's fucking hard. Really, really hard sometimes. And it's easier some days and harder other days. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Basically, if anyone's on here that hasn't subscribed to my channel, please do. I upload videos every week, where I basically answer a question regarding addiction and recovery. and I use my lived experiences to obviously answer that question. Last video that I just uploaded on, when was it, Wednesday, was all about how I believe that addiction isn't just a person on a park bench or homeless and all of that stuff, like the media shows us. It's there's so much more to it, and I was a functioning addict, so I talk about how that denial that I had because I had the job, etc. So yeah, I talk about that because I think a lot of the people, especially the young people that are coming into the recovery rooms that I'm at, all have the jobs and like the external stuff, but mentally and internally they are not in a good way. But I think because of how society tells us that if you've got a job and if you've got a house and if you've got a car, that's successful. Hi Jessica. I am from Manchester. Where are you from? Yeah, if you are, if you have all of those things, that's seen as success. So, but you can be an addict and have all of that stuff at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I talked about in the last video. England, same here. Mancunian. I am a Mancunian. Very proud of being a Mancunian. Liverpool, and I bet you have snorted a line off a few bellends in your time. Oh, that's so lovely. Veiled Bucky free horse racing tips. What a stunning comment that is. I'm a mum of an autistic child too, so I don't understand mental health challenge. Well done for sharing your journey and testimony. Thanks, Simone. And to be fair, autistic children are incredible. Like, incredible humans. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. If you are in Manchester, Simone, there is a place called Supermassive that your child may really, really like. It's very good for the neurodivergent brain. All loads of colours, loads of sounds, loads of things to touch. Great for senses. I don't know what it's called, the sensory environments and stuff. I'm in Kent. I don't know whether it's something that's across England, but Google Supermassive. I don't know whether they put stuff across England, but yeah, it was really good. I went yesterday. Yeah, a lot of fun. Whiskey is kicking and girl was only having a laugh with you. Don't worry, Veiled Bucky. That is definitely not the worst thing anybody has said to me, so you're sweet. No offence taken. How long have you been selling your services, madam? So I'm not selling my services, I am just sharing my story, really, on my recovery journey. Why is it dark? Is it morning? No, it's 6:20 and it's going dark, to be fair. Glad to hear you enjoy yourself from time to time. Yeah, I do. I really do. I have so much fun in recovery. Like, I still go to raves, I still go to festivals. I'm going to a rave next weekend. So yeah, like, just because I'm in recovery and just because I'm sober and I don't take drugs or drink does not mean my life has stopped at all. And that's another thing. That's what a video that I've done as well. And I talk about all the fun that I have in sobriety. S.Vision. I'm recovering from substance abuse and drug addiction. My main substance is ketamine. So okay. I don't know if I can say the word of the substance on live. I don't really understand like the rules. But yeah. Oh, I think my mic just went. Can everyone hear me still? Yeah, I think my mic just went. So also, if you want to delete any comments, just hold on the comment and it will give you the option to. Okay, thanks, Simone. Appreciate that. Ripper the Jack, well played, respect. Thanks, Ripper the Jack. I appreciate it. Not dark right now where I am. I'm just in my bedroom, Jess. And I've got one of those light things on my camera. I don't know whether that is. Your mic is fine. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So yeah. Right. I'm gonna leave it for today. Not too sure if it's against your YouTube policy or not. Right, okay, appreciate that. I'll find out after to see if anything pops up. But I'm gonna leave the live today. I said to myself, I'm gonna do a 20-minute one and get myself in the zone. In the zone? Yeah. Do you know? I don't know. But if you want to come next week, I'll be doing another live on next Sunday, 6 o'clock again. And I've got a new video launching on Wednesday at 6 o'clock, where I talk about validation and how validation for me is a big defect, and that's me talking about how I chase validation a lot, and I chased validation throughout my whole addiction, and it's something that happens in my recovery. It hasn't just stopped just because I'm sober, but I talk all about that stuff. So yeah, it's been great to meet everybody, and I hope to see you all next week. And yeah, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe, share my channel, Still Addicted, comment, whatever. And I'll see you next week. Bye.